Welcome to The Explainer. Today, we're doing something a little different. We're actually going to deconstruct the sales pitch for an all-in-one AI platform. We'll be looking directly at their marketing to really understand the anatomy of how a product like this is sold.
Okay, so let's just dive right in. Every effective sales pitch starts by identifying a problem, a real pain point. And this one kicks off with a question that, let's be honest, a lot of us in the creative and business world are probably asking. Are you just drowning in AI subscriptions? And to make that problem feel really tangible, the pitch immediately slaps a number on it. According to their math, if you're juggling all those separate AI tools for video and writing and design, well, it could be costing you over $6,000 a year. That's a big number, and it's absolutely designed to get your attention.
And right after hitting you with that big, kind of scary number, they introduce the hero of the story, the solution. One single platform, Ultimate AI, that claims it can replace all those other tools and, more importantly, all those monthly bills.
So, the central idea here is all about consolidation. This is what the source material calls the all-in-one promise. The idea of taking more than 25 different tools and cramming them all into one single powerful AI dashboard. The goal? Simple. Eliminate complexity and save you a ton of money.
Now this slide is really clever because it directly tackles all the common frustrations. Each one of these bullet points is basically a counter-argument to any objection you might have. No monthly fees obviously hits the cost problem. No tech headaches, and no steep learning curve, that's all about complexity. And they wrap it all up with a one-time payment and a guarantee.
All right, let's move on to the features and see how they build this case. A huge part of the all-in-one pitch is just demonstrating an overwhelming amount of value. They present this thing as an everything machine. So, let's break down what that machine supposedly does. First up, for all you video creators out there, the platform claims it can handle everything, from creating AI video podcasts without ever turning on a camera, to pumping out promo videos, shorts, and reels. It even says it has features like AI avatars and voice cloning, basically positioning itself to replace those specialized tools you might be paying for. Next, they go after the writers and marketers. The promise here is a complete content suite. According to the pitch, it can generate SEO-friendly blogs, high-converting sales copy, emails, ads, the whole shebang. It even brings up this idea of smart AI workers to handle all these tasks for you.
And for visual designers, the pitch is just as comprehensive. It's offering AI image and art generation, kind of like Midjourney or DALL-E, plus tools for creating graphics, banners, and social media posts. And of course, they highlight a massive library of over 6,000 templates to make it all go even faster. This slide really shows the full scope of what they're aiming for with this all-in-one goal. It's not just for creators, it's for business owners too. The platform offers a website and landing page builder, an analytics dashboard, and it even throws in a terabyte of free cloud storage. I mean, they are trying to cover every single base.
So here's the crucial point. After showing you this massive stack of features, the pitch pivots right back to its core argument, value. It's all about following the money and hammering home just how much you're supposedly saving. I mean, this slide just makes the point so visually. On the left, you've got this endless drain of monthly costs just piling up. And on the right, a single one-time price. The contrast is so stark, and it's designed to make that one-time offer feel incredibly small by comparison. And this chart just spells it all out in black and white. They tally up the monthly costs of all these different platforms to over $500 a month, which, surprise, surprise, brings them right back to that initial figure of over $6,000 a year. The message couldn't be simpler. Pay all that or pay our one-time fee. So, you're probably asking, how can they offer so much for so little? Well, the source material gives us this explanation. They claim they didn't reinvent the wheel. Instead, they say they licensed the core technology from over 25 other tools and just integrated them. Basically, they made bulk deals, and that's how they can offer it at this kind of price point. Okay, so we've seen what the product is and what its big value proposition is. Now let's shift gears and look at the how. We're going to break down the anatomy of the pitch itself, the persuasion engine that's designed to turn a curious visitor into a paying customer.
When you look at the source material, a classic three-step marketing playbook just jumps right at you. First, create a sense of urgency. Second, stack the value to make the offer seem irresistible. And third, reverse the risk to remove any hesitation you might have.
Step 1 is all about urgency. The page is just littered with phrases like limited time offer and today only. And this is reinforced visually with a big countdown timer at the top of the page, ticking down to a supposed price increase. It's a classic psychological trigger to get you to act now instead of thinking about it.
Next, they stack the value. On top of the core software, they just pile on a mountain of free bonuses. Live training, income blueprints, client kits, and they attach a big monetary value to all these bonuses, claiming they're worth nearly $2,000, which of course makes the actual purchase price seem tiny.
And here it is, the final piece of the puzzle, reversing the risk. The source clearly states there's a 30-day money-back guarantee. This is designed to crush any final hesitation. If you're sitting on the fence, the guarantee makes it feel like, hey, what have I got to lose? It's a risk-free decision.
So after breaking down all the product features and the sales tactics, we're left with one really important question that kind of hangs over this entire offer. What does lifetime actually mean in this context?
Well, if you dig into the frequently asked questions section of their sales page, you find the answer. Lifetime doesn't mean your lifetime. It means you get access, you get updates, and you get support for the product's active lifespan, which the company themselves estimates to be about 5 years.
And that brings us to our final thought. Deconstructing this pitch, it reveals a really powerful sales model, but it also leaves us with this crucial question to consider. In a field as ridiculously fast-moving as artificial intelligence, where the entire landscape can literally change in 6 months, what does lifetime access, even for 5 years, truly mean for you, the user? That's definitely something to think about.